yeah, I saw this headline and I thought it was implying that they were breaking up, but apparently that's not the case. And he is just asking her to not become so involved in everything that he's starting to do at the University of North Carolina as they ramp up for his first season as head coach. But I thought it was an interesting headline.
Well,
It was, if it was clickbait, it worked because I
she's
clicked.
not his girlfriend. I mean, let's be honest here. She's his PR rep. Come on. Belichick is putting a hose job on everybody here. He's not dating her. All
That's
you can do is sit and watch what she did in that interview, and you can see that she's the
that's
one
not
standing there
true.
basically calling the shots at this point. Bill doesn't know how to do any of this PR stuff, so he hands it to a 24-year-old social media maven and somebody who looks real good. That's all it is.
I don't think that I don't think either is true. And I'm tired of, by the way, of people going off on Jordan Hudson, or is it Jordan? I don't. It's Don
Get it
for
right.
some reason. Someone
Jordan.
point
Jordan.
Jordan. Look. She's got the right name to go to North Carolina. Okay, so that's one thing. And the other thing is, all right.
Hudson?
The other thing is, has anybody ever thought that they were going to turn really old? Well, Ed, you are, but that's okay. But I meant, right, people that are really going to be old at some point. Doesn't everybody want an assisted living nurse like that? That's that involved and cares about you, and she's basically planning his long-term elderly care. She's not his girlfriend. She's not his PR person. She's an assisted living nurse.
By the way, just before we go on, I want to remind you that as you always take shots at my age, who's got the most hair? But we can always just go
Yeah.
past that. I don't know about you, but I would love to have that kind of a nurse late in life. I mean, certainly to lean over and go, "Hello, Ed, would you like a pablum now?"
Can you imagine? But it's the typical like money. It's I know it's the oldest story in time, but if you've got a lot of money, like, can you imagine? I mean, Bill Belichick, if he wasn't a football coach, he looks like a refrigerator repairman from Poughkeepsie, and and all of a sudden he shows up at the Elks Lodge with a 24 year
And he
old,
doesn't
and the
pick his
guys
team
in the
from
lodge.
Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, exactly. And the guys in the lodge are just going, "Oh my God, how'd you do that? How'd you do that?" And he's basically like, I won this many Super Bowls.
Well, it's all it is, though, because look, Bill needs as much good PR as he can get because his press conferences with the Patriots were the most boring crap that you could ever possibly want. I mean, he basically. I was there for several years covering the Patriots, and it was the same thing all the time. It was 2 and 3 word answers. He hated the media. Now he's like everybody else who's got to get the media on his side to sell his book. So he's got somebody helping him. That's what it's. Look, if it wasn't for Jordan, we wouldn't be talking about Bill Belichick because he's buried at North Carolina right now. He's, just trying to do whatever he can there, but he's not important to the overall sports conversation anymore. Maybe he will be, but she suddenly made him important by sticking her nose into her business and the PR. Works for him.